Young Guns podcast. Yaaseen. Where do we start, bro? Wait, let's start with this. How are you today?
Wow. I I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Let's just say it's stable.
Yeah,
It's stable. How about you? How are you?
yeah, I'm angry. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I don't know what else to do. Like, look, there's only one thing we can obviously talk about today, and that is the stupid European Super League that our club have signed up to. Yasin, your thoughts on the Super League?
My thoughts are I'm wearing my thoughts right now. I'm wearing a Roma shirt because I don't agree with what's going to happen. I don't agree with what our football club is signing up for. I don't agree with what the implications that are going to happen to our club, to the fans, to the people around the world, to rival fans and rival clubs as well. I've been reading a lot of statements about the managers, and they don't even know what's going on. And
Yeah.
I've been seeing one particular phrase that sparks up in my mind about this is football created by the poor, stolen by the rich, and that encapsulates everything really. How about you? How you how are you feeling about this?
Yeah, Flip, I really don't know where to start, eh? It's firstly, let's say that it's a terrible idea. It's an absolutely terrible idea. And like you said, I think that with this, it's the end of football as we know it. It's the end of Arsenal as we know it. I think the Arsenal Football Club that we've grown up supporting and that we've been watching for such a long time is not the same Arsenal Football Club that's going forward and that's going into this European Super League. I've read today the statement from the European Super League president, the whatever that it is, name
Perez.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was saying that the clubs are bound by a 23-year contract, and as a contract lawyer, I still need to see this contract. But how do you get out of this? There's in my mind, there's no way out. It's done. The clubs have already given us the fans the intention of joining the Super League. I think it's done. I think it's a done deal. What's not what's yet to be decided is the club's positions in the Premier League, in the Champions League, Europa League, and that type of thing. But yeah, I'm angry. There's so much things to talk about today. There's so much to talk about with this small topic. But yeah, let's start off with generally, like what are your feelings about the way that Krimke and the Arsenal board have gone about doing their business?
Sure. Absolute disrespect. Disregard for the players, the manager, and of course the fans all around the world. It's greed. It's all greed. It's all got to do with the money. And just sort of just seeing the outrage and controversy all created throughout the media and all of the fans and everywhere. I was on Instagram, TikTok, even my friends on WhatsApp that don't even necessarily watch football were messaging me about this, like, yo, what's going on? It shows how little they actually care about us as fans and about the actual game. It shows that they're really only out there for the money, and that really it angers me, and it actually really saddens me because football is supposed to be the beautiful game that can be played by anyone, and as soon as money starts taking over, it ruins it and leaves this bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I feel like they did us dirty. They really did us dirty.
Yeah, I'm in full agreement. I've seen one or two comments out of the 1,000 that have been, oh, but Arsenal's going to get this money. Arsenal's going to be able to do this and that with that money. Stan Kroenke hasn't spent a cent on Arsenal, and I can guarantee you that all the money from the European Super League will go into his pockets. Arsenal, if we were to join the league in August or next August, we will be much worse off in 3-4 years' time as a team than we are now. I just can't see him investing any of that money. He's shown it. He's blatantly shown that he will not spend a cent on this club. And we've gone from I wouldn't say stable financial position, but ever since he's taken over, our financial position has gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. And I just can't see it getting better. It may get to the point where Arsenal's are in debt, but as a club, I can't see him investing in any players. And even if he did invest, I wouldn't be interested in this silly league because, like you say, it's ruining the spirit of the game. It's all about merit. Arsenal right now are crap, and Arsenal right now don't deserve to play in the Champions League. West Ham are amazing right now, and West Ham deserve to play in the Champions League. I one day would love if this European Super League could be scrapped. I would love it if Arsenal can earn their way back into the Champions League. Imagine that, eh?
It would be a dream. It would really be a dream. Wow.
Yeah, look, Arsenal win the Premier League, but because they earned it, they didn't go and spend the Man City money. They didn't go spend the Chelsea money, and we'll get to that. The other fans and the other teams are going to get it as well in this get it in this podcast as well. But we did it because we did it the Arsenal way, and it's just Kroenke has taken the pride, the tradition, the class, the history away from Arsenal, and it just upsets me. It really upsets me. On that, there's been a lot of banter which I want to get into from towards Arsenal fans, and I'm going to chow each and every single club now. But I first want your thoughts on that. What have you been taking from it?
I've been taking a lot of bad jokes from all the rival fans, from my friends, all of that, and I try to stay out of those type of arguments because I tend to get very sort of emotional.
Yeah.
And I just, as soon as I see something, I rather just ignore it than respond or get worked up about it, because there's been many times in the past when I've got worked up about Arsenal, people bashing Arsenal, and I've realized for the sake of my mental health and probably my family and the neighbors because of the shouting, it's better for me to ignore it. But it's been bad. It's been very bad.
Yeah. No,
go for it. Go get them, Chezlin, get them.
I'll start. Where do I start? Which one do I want to start with? Let's start with Spurs. So I've seen a lot of Spurs fans talking. In fact, I'm going to chow you Spurs fans regardless of whether I'm being negative or not. Spurs has been so crap for the last 70 years. They haven't won a league title since 1961. Yet they want to save because they finished above us 3-4 times in the last 4 seasons that they're better than us. You are a tin pot club. Get back in wherever you come from in our shadow, and just flip. They're not relevant at all for this conversation.
They don't even have an FA Cup.
Yeah, they don't even have an FA Cup. 13 league titles. You've only won 2. So. I was watching this Spurs guy saying that what's his name, Expressions, saying that Harry Kane would take a step down if he joins Arsenal. Bro, Harry Kane would take 10 steps up if he were to join Arsenal. Even if we were in the Championship, we still have a better club than Tottenham. So all the Spurs fans can just zip it. Liverpool. You guys have been amazing for the last 5 seasons, but what about before that? When Arsenal was in the Champions League every season, you guys were playing Thursday night football, and we didn't go on with the Liverpool fans as much as they have been going on with us. The only reason they are in the position they are now is because of the money that they spent by cheating Barcelona, selling Coutinho for 100 million, he was not worth it, and buying the league by buying Alisson and buying Van Dijk. They can't say they didn't buy the league. They did buy the league because that defense won them the league last season. I'm going to get to United last. Chelsea and City. You guys have bought your way into this elite Big Six. You guys,
literally,
there's no tradition, no honor, no class for those clubs. UEFA, fair play, whatever it is, they have just thrown all of that in our faces and have said they can buy their way in. Who are they to complain about this European Super League? They are the reasons we have a European Super League. If it wasn't for clubs like Chelsea and Man City, we still have Arsenal probably being one of the top 2 teams in the league. so yeah, they can't complain. You bought your way in. We have earned our way to be, even though we hate this bloody Super League, we've earned our way to be one of the big six and much bigger than Man City and Chelsea. We still got more titles than both of you and FA Cups. And yeah, Chelsea's got a Champions League. We'll get there one day. Yeah,
hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully in 25 years time or something. Last but not least, Manchester United. They are the bloody reason that all of this have come about. Firstly, how can United want to ask why are we in Gary Neville? You thought we finished in the last 8 seasons. We finished above them 5 times. They've won 3 trophies. We've won 4. You guys are what the flip. United was irrelevant before Alex Ferguson. They are irrelevant now. They say they're the biggest club in the world. Happy with second. Happy with the Europa League. You guys are tin pot. You guys have also spent as much money as City and Chelsea, and you guys still aren't anywhere. Arsenal are the only club who haven't tried to buy their way in. And yes, we are crap, but we haven't tried to cheat everyone out. And flip, man, like I'm like, dude, I'm honestly like I feel sick to my core because like we also not immune from criticism. Our owners have completely ruined the club. Like everything the club stood for it's gone. And I can't also say we spend money. We've spent money, but we spent stupidly. And we can't really blame the other clubs for having better recruitment processes. But flip, man, none of them can say that Arsenal are small and that they are big. Because if we were to look at the entire history of each club, Arsenal is your biggest club. Arsenal didn't ask. Let me say second biggest. I'll put United, Liverpool above us.
Also, we've got the Golden Premier League trophy. Nobody else has that.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the former Arsenal. This new thing, I don't know what this is. This is my last passionate rant about Arsenal before Arsenal Football Club rests in peace. But and Gary Neville, he wants to go ban to Arsenal, saying that he'll rather watch them. What's it, the San Marino champions, than to watch Arsenal. Arsenal fans to back him. Like, I know it's a kid show, I know it's a family show, but no, man, you can't abuse us and then expect us to have your back. And yeah, so that's me done ranting for a few minutes. I don't know.
I've got an interesting question to ask you. A very interesting question.
Yeah.
Say everything were to go through and Arsenal get kicked out of the Premier League now, because there's talks of us getting like relegated, like forced relegation and that sort of vibe. Would you change the club you support?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't support that version of Arsenal either. I think I would just become complete neutral. I was actually thinking about it because I think all of us fans were thinking about it, and I was like, who would I support? I would definitely not support another team from London. And then I was like, okay, cool. Everton's the one that stands out, but only because my grandfather supported them once upon a time. I don't even think he supported them in his latter years. But I was like, Everton seems like a good team, but I could never see myself putting on another team's t-shirt. So I'll probably come back to local. Maybe support Santos again in the second division. But yeah, I can't see myself supporting another European team there. And yourself?
I had this conversation with my father last night, and he was telling me if Arsenal were to leave the Premier League, he's going to start supporting Leeds. And I was saying, like, I feel the same way, because I feel like this is not my club anymore.
Yeah.
I will have to find a new club that sort of fits what I believe in. And honestly, I picked Leicester.
Wow.
I picked Leicester City.
If you can have any choice, I would say Leicester's a good. But
I'm a big fan of what they're doing and everything, and I love Jamie Vardy too. My gosh, wow!
Yeah.
I think he's amazing. But obviously, I can't abandon Arsenal now. I just wouldn't openly advocate for them.
Yeah,
but they'd always have that spot in my heart. But it's they're making it very difficult for me to stay loyal. Very difficult.
Yeah, no, I agree. And there's like this social, because I'm going to use the legal terms, there's like this social contract between us as supporters and Arsenal as the football club, we support you as long as you are morally do things the right way. And I think that's what separates Arsenal from the rest of the clubs. And this is not the right way. It hasn't been the right way since Stan Kroenke started at Arsenal. And to be honest, I can't see anything changing. Like I said, the clubs have signed up to a contract, a 23-year contract, which they are legally bound to. And I need to find this contract somewhere so that I can read it and maybe.
Yes, you need to find a loophole there somewhere. You need to make sure you can get out of that.
But flip, man, I just can't. Perez, the president, against it that there's no way out. These clubs have signed, it's done, it's over. So I think that it is the death of Arsenal Football Club. I don't give a damn about those other 5 clubs. You can all, yeah, but yeah, I'm very upset. I think I'm very upset. Yeah, but yeah, man, I just think that this is it. That bond has been broken. I can't see how the club can make it up right now. I'm not interested in the rest of the season, to be honest with you. I'm not interested in whether or not we win the Europa League. I'm not interested in where we end in the Premier League because I think that it's over. It's sad, but I think that I don't think that that's the same Arsenal anymore. And
it's the end of an era. It's
yeah,
wow.
Yeah. I think I'll go cricket or something. We can have a cricket podcast. What the? But Flip, I'm just really heartbroken. And to the Arsenal fans out there, I'm not sure what the sentiment is or what you guys are feeling. The only thing we can do is try to pull together and try to continue putting the pressure on our club. I don't think that it's going to work. They've already called us legacy fans and they're looking to the fans of the future. I don't think that it means anything. Yaaseen, what do you think we can do? Do you think that there's anything we can do?
Honestly, the way things are looking, I don't think there's anything that we can do. But, thinking about it, like this is just me just thinking, if the players simply refuse to play, what's going to happen then?
Yeah.
Because then obviously, I don't know, contracts are going to get terminated. I don't know, it's going to be a whole legal thing. But if the players refuse to play, that I surely feel like that's a large enough statement.
Yeah.
For this whole thing to just not happen. And I feel like it's sort of our duty as fans to support it if they choose, whatever they choose, to go against the Super League. So basically anything we can. That's the way I see it. It's any way possible to prevent this from happening.
Yeah. It's an interesting point you raise about the players and the managers tied in with them. It seems as if they have no idea about this whole thing. You've seen
no idea.
James Milner speaking about it, speaking against it. Klopp speaking against it today. Pep speaking against it. Rashford speaking against it. Bruno Fernandes speaking against it. The only reason I think that Arsenal players haven't spoken against it, and I think that they will, and I think that Arteta will as well, is because, like I said before coming onto the show, I saw that they haven't even been told, the board haven't even told them what's happening. So shame on you, Stan Kroenke and the board of Arsenal. That is
shocking
behavior. The fact that these players can are being threatened to be banned from playing in the World Cup and from their regional competitions is pathetic because of their decisions, because they want to make their money, their pockets full. I will empathize and I will sympathize with every single player if they decide that they want to terminate their contract and leave. And it makes sense because the club has put them in this position. Imagine you're working for a company one day and the company makes a decision so big that it affects your entire life. The company decides you're gonna go to another country, and you either go or you don't go. Of course, you're not gonna go. Leave your family. We don't care about your family. We don't care about anything. And I would completely understand if these players were to leave. So yeah, it's my 2 cents. Again, I'm angry, and I'm not sorry if I offended any fans. You guys have been complete. I don't want to swear, but you guys have been knobs. Arsenal are a big club, and we deserve to be in the big 6. We deserve to be in the big 3. We've earned our place there. We've had a few crap seasons, but that doesn't mean we're not a big club. Liverpool had 30 crap seasons and no one went at them. United are just a bunch of tosses, honestly. Um,
Yeah, it's
without Alex Ferguson, you guys are nothing. Between
literally nothing.
yeah, take between 1990 and 2013, take that away. What's United? They are now the Everton. So you guys can also just get in the bin. But yeah, I honestly feel no sympathy. And the guys can ban to me, say whatever you want. I'm not on social media. I don't care. I'm not even going to see what you say. So yeah. Yeah, so any closing words from you, bro?
Um, the word of the day is just disappointment.
Yeah,
That's it. Pure disappointment.
yeah.
That's it.
I'm with you. If we could get our Arsenal back, I would love it, but I can't see it. And I think, yeah, I think that's us for tonight. If you enjoyed the show, if you, yeah, I don't know. I'm so somber right now, but if you enjoyed it, please give a like, subscribe.
Feel free to vent in the comments.
Yeah,
Vent,
yeah.
let it all out. We understand. Just
Exactly,
let it all
exactly.
out.
Let us know how you feel. If you think that I'm a complete idiot for thinking the Super League is silly, then let us know. But it's always good to hear other opinions. But yeah, I just can't. It's not Arsenal anymore, man. So I'm excited to hear if there is a differing opinion. And as always, I'm excited if I can get proven wrong. That's always amazing. Because then flip, I can then support my club happily. But right now, I don't think that I can do that. But anyway, yeah, that's us for tonight. Again, thank you so much for watching. Yaaseen, you've been dope. All our Muslim watchers, viewers, supporters, enjoy the rest of your Ramadan. I know we'll probably have another video again, but your strongs, I know it's tough out there, but strongs, you're in our thoughts.
Awesome.
Up you gunners.